Hey guys, I'll make a quick little video today. Just gonna show you what I'm up to and do a little update as well. As you can see, found this battery charger sitting around. I figured I'd try it out on that one because the battery keeps dying on me. And I figured come over here and we'll see what these guys charge at under different throttle numbers. So this is idle. It's not charging right now, so give her more. Yep, so that's low throttle, here's mid, 14.2, and then when I actuate the 3-point, so that's basically what a healthy charging system should look like on there. The little voltage drops were from when the 3 points, like when it's reached its max. So as you can see, it doesn't really drop too much. So that's pretty much what a healthy charging system should look like. And then we'll see here how much battery. I'm at 90% charge, so that's good. So that's basically what a healthy charging system should look like on these guys. And then I'll go ahead and throw the charger over onto the GT18, and I'll show you what that one does. Alright guys, so this is where the GT18 is sitting at right now. 12.4 battery percentage. That's bullshit, but alright. Okay, so it's not going to start right now, but for some reason or another the percentage jumps up, but 12.8 volts, or 12.0 volts. So when I do the charger on this one about 5 minutes ago, the voltage actually was dropping to, probably because of my fuel pump right here, so. And then this one here under full throttle is about 14.3 to 14.5. So that one's good and healthy. Not gonna have to worry about that one. You gotta throw the hood back on here in a second. But yeah, that shows you that the charging system in this one is fucked. So we will go ahead and do a 2-amp drip charge here real quick, and she will kick in here in just a second. There you go. And then I'll go ahead and show my percentage. There's a charge light right here. And then that will be the charged light. And I just found this battery charger laying around. I couldn't find my my little trickle charger, so I just went ahead and got this one out and threw it on here, and it does seem to be working. There we go. Had to tap the screen again to get it to focus. But as you can see, the percentage here is rising, so that's good news. I just got it on a 2-amp drip charge, so I should just be able to let that go and go from there. So while we're at this here, we'll go ahead and talk what's going on here. So Like I said, I tested out the 19.9 for charging, and it charges really good at about 14.4, 14. It's usually between 14.3 and 14.5 under full throttle, so that's good. That means this one is, well, I wouldn't say set for PA Plata because there's some other issues that came up, but we'll talk about that here in a second. But mechanically, she's ready. I just got to throw the hood back on, and we'll go from there. I'll go ahead and do that real quick here. Sit you guys up on the seat tractor here. There you go. Got the hood thrown back on here, and this one's gonna get an oil change before we go to plow day, if it even goes, and probably another oil filter and spark plugs. So that's probably all this will get. Oh, and a set of headlights. It's gonna need headlights. But unfortunately, some new issues have arisen in the 19.9 rear end debacle. Come over here to the flatbed while the GT18's in there charging up. So this is my transaxle out of the 19.9, and this is a V6 block. But as you can see, I've shown this to you guys on camera before, but you can see how worn out these holes really are. And unfortunately, well, fortunately, but yet unfortunately, I know a guy who's good at fabricating and who's going to helicoil these for me, and he said that these are so badly worn out that a helicoil just won't work in there. So that's unfortunate for this rear end. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe, I don't know. At this point, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this transaxle, because the case, everything else is fine in it. It worked good. This is the original transaxle out of the SS16. So I'm not going to be able to use that rear end. And unfortunately, I don't really have any other rear ends laying around here. The only rear end I have is a 4-speed rear end out of a custom, but that's not going to work. I need a 6-speed tranny. So, yeah, that's really not good for me, because that means, I don't know, maybe I can just use third gear low range in this, because I have bigger tires on it, so my gear ratio has been cut back a little bit. So I don't know, don't really know. This one, PA Plow Day, is kind of, there's a 50-50 chance it'll make it. But the backup plan is to get out old Blue back here and get her set up for Pennsylvania Plow Day. The only thing this is gonna need, is I'm probably gonna need to switch the tires from the GT18 onto the blue one, and then put these big 26s on the GT18. Put the GT18's tires onto this one, and then do a stack and an oil change and spark plug. And that's all this should need. It does charge, if I remember correctly. I'll throw the charger voltmeter on there and test it, and that should be good to go. So that's the backup plan. That one doesn't really need much. My tie rod might be a little bit iffy, but we'll fix that probably too. Just needs a little rubber piece that holds it on. So got the Kubota sitting here. This thing is dead as fuck. I think the battery may have just taken a dump on me. I went to go turn it on, and all the gauges, all the lights and everything turned on. And as soon as I went to go cycle the glow plugs, dead. So battery's junk in that thing. And if you notice, there's a couple tractors missing. I sold the ST16 about 2 weeks ago to some kid who actually goes to my old school. And then my stepdad, well, Mike, he sold the SS12 the same day. So those are gone. So as you can see, we've definitely cleaned up a little bit of room. Mike's got a fucking Ford sign on my tractor. Fucking Fords. That's for scrap. And all this is just our mess. That's hay for the chickens and the ducks. Or straw, excuse me, straw. And then that's my snowplow and all this other shit. My shelf is a mess back there. I gotta go back there and clean it up. I was trying to look for my my little trickle charger, but thankfully I came across this one, and it does seem to be working. So real quick here, let's see, we're at 41%. That might be enough to start this thing. So she's reading 12.4 right now, and if I rev her up, yep, this one is not charging at all. So there you go. Go ahead and get her back on that 2 amp drip charge right there. That is nice. I will definitely be using this battery charger a lot more. And then we'll go ahead and do the percentage. This is definitely nice. So there you go. That's the GT18. It is not charging like you just seen. So that's shit. When it was at my dad's cousin's shop, we threw a test light on it, and it wasn't, the test light didn't light up, so that tells you one thing. But I figured, well, since that thing reads voltage, I figured I'd try it, and when you know it, nothing. And then when I went over here, I used this as basically a baseline because I could tell that this one's charged, or that this one is charging, because when it runs, the 3-point hitch speeds up and everything like that. So confirm that one charging, confirm this one not charging. The one in the back, the blue one, definitely charges, because once it runs, the lights get brighter and everything like that. So yep, there you go. And while I'm out here, I'll go ahead and give you the final update on the carburetor swap. So if I could get this air cleaner, oh, here we go. Yeah, this is my little redneck setup for right now. So as you can see, we are running the factory air cleaner, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think I have an idea for that, but I'll get to that. And as you can see, all I had to do is drill a hole, and it works. And yeah, my air filter, not looking too bad, but I'll have to replace it here soon. But yeah, oh. I sneezed. Anyway, back to what I was saying. All I had to do was just drill a hole, and that's pretty much it. It works. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna sneeze again. Well, maybe not. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this is the hole for the original carburetor, and then this one this is the new hole. So yeah, all we had to do is just drill a hole, actually 2 holes rather, and that's it. And as you can see, it looks factory, so that's pretty awesome. I wasn't really gonna try and go for the factory look, because it wasn't really factory. I was thinking, maybe I could do something cool with this, but long story short, we went with this. Oh, shit. Fuck. All right, hold on a second. And we're back. I found them. All right. So yeah, like I said, long story short, this ended up actually doing the trick. And yeah, she works good. And as you guys heard while I was showing you what this is doing, and in the first clip, she runs pretty good. And definitely a big improvement over the stock DD13 carburetor that I'm pretty certain just wore the hell out. And definitely seems to be making some more power too. For anyone that wants to do something like this, the 25 horse carburetor works pretty good, but I would honestly recommend a 20, just for the sake of sometimes this loads up, just for this fact that this is just a little too much fuel in some cases, like idle. When I let this thing idle, I usually take it up to about right here. Right here is where it idles perfectly fine. It'll sit there and idle all day, it won't load up. Perfect. That's just, unfortunately, with the way it's all set up right now, it's just a little too low and a little too much fuel, but not gonna worry too much about it because it's probably not gonna run at that speed very often. It's gonna run to, you know, higher speeds, like at PA Plow Day and stuff like that. So this setup is definitely gonna work fine, but for someone who's gonna do this, I recommend a 20 horse Kohler carburetor, or maybe an 18 horse Kohler carburetor, or something like that. Or maybe a carburetor off of one of those engines, an N52M Onan. But the 25 horse, if you want to go with the 25 horse, definitely go for it. The 25 horse Kohler carburetor works good. It sounds good, runs good. I think I did pretty well. The only downfall I have so far with this carburetor is the fact that there's no choke, because this is off of this old Kohler Command engine right here, which was a tractor pulling engine, and the choke has been removed in it. So I gotta basically take the air cleaner lid off and pull the filter out, and then stick my hand over top of the hole to get it to start. But that's no big deal to me. I'm probably gonna end up finding a unmodified 25 horse Kohler carburetor and just stick that on there, and then use my factory choke cable and hook that up so that way I can use it next winter. Since summer's rolling around, I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, and we'll go from there. So the next step is to get this thing ready for Pennsylvania Plow Day, and we'll go from there. And that's pretty much all I got for right now. I just wanted to make this quick little video, show you what's been going on. I shined up the tires on the SS16 the other day, and as you can see, it's just looking pretty good. This camera does a great job of picking up tire shine, that's for damn sure. Very, very good job of picking up tire shine. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.